Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be running this list, which just 5-0'd the most recent Standard League event. Probably a little bit less interesting in Best of 1. In Best of 3 you have a very cool sideboard. You can probably take out a lot of Kavairos and bring over the last gifts, and sub in a full package of like Kaito and Corsi Revenant and Preacher and some removal spells, Tide Benders, whatever. Just totally do a switch up in Game 2 if you're worried about the Graveyard hate. In Best of 1, I think we're going to probably leave it as is. The last time I ran a Kavairo deck, I just really streamlined it to take out the Prof's kind of other attacking angle and just go full into the reanimator package. It was really consistent. I liked it a lot, but I don't feel like repeating that again. So we're going to leave the package in here. We always have the Profs win con. We have Kitsa, the Otterball Elite, kind of like another Steam Score Scholar, a 2-mana 1/3 Vigilance Prowess, but you can also draw a discard to help fuel stuff into the graveyard. You also pay 2 and tap to copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. I don't know that we're necessarily going to be doing that, but it is something you could do. Mostly, it's a nice little vigilance scaling attacker that draws discards, kind of like a scholar. Also, pretty decent reanimate target off of Kavairo. You can just get back a 4/4 vigilance prowess otter. Not so bad. So yeah, we're gonna run it largely as is, and we'll see how it goes. We also got some quantum riddlers in there in the 2-drop slot. We're hopefully not too slow for best of 1, but we'll see how this goes. Ranked standard best of 1. Let's do it. Still in the MacBook Pro life. Gosh, I don't have an excellent solution to the Wi-Fi thing. I think I'm gonna get a different service. I think that's the cleanest way to do it. Andrew Reed says most routers should have a compatibility mode for older devices. You could ask the owner to look in the settings for that. I think it's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass to try to contact the owner. It's gonna be some guy, probably an older gentleman in Canada. My administrator speaks English, but it's not perfect, so I just think the collaboration between the three of us to kind of try to resolve a more technical issue is going to be tough. We're on the play with nothing to do. We have a great card in hand, but we are highly dependent on profs drawing us into something. This is the super suspect keep for sure. She's probably a mulligan. But hopefully double profs can draw us into some draw discard action. It's gonna be green. It's gonna be... I'm not sure yet. Green something. Okay. Alright. Not a great keep so far. Green landfall. Somebody has got to combo off first. Actually, it's whatever the heck this is. Selesnia ramp. That is the perfect draw. I could not have planned it out better myself. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. I want to discard both, right? I think I want to decline this, right? Dump both these guys. And then the reanimator turn will get back 1/4/4, and then plus the 6/6, which won't be cast, won't get the trigger. So I don't know if they're landfall or not, but this could be okay for us. Okay, it is landfall. I don't know what the white is for, but it's all about to go to the graveyard, so I'm not super worried about that. Another one. What do you know? All right, I think we're just attacking here first and then Kavairoing post-combat. To the face. That was really a wonderful draw to an extremely suspect keep. Who's got one green open? I don't think they're countering this. They go for the scoop button. Fair enough. Extremely suspect keep. Clarity 251 says Trunith with only 8 1-drops is insane. Pretty sure you need 12 to 16. I don't know if insane is the right word. Not optimal for sure. This is more of like a janky fun deck. I was trying to shove in some different cards I liked in the same deck. Like I explained in the video. Definitely not optimal, but something to do, you know? When's the ban coming out? We're still like a month away. November 11th is the VV ban, right? We got a while to go. We got to find some stuff to fill the time. The VJ Hawk. All right. On the draw, a bit more balanced. Sure. Black. You know, do we want to Flood Maw turn 2 bat? They take probably our Kitsa. One Night Stories on 3. I don't know that I care that much about that. Let's come and tap for now. It's whatever the heck this is. A 2-mana 2/2 that was not kicked. I don't really want to bounce that. We'll try this guy. They may, I feel it's going to die immediately. Perhaps to the next Gatekeeper. Go land. Kick this sucker. An Annex. Alright. Potentially a good bounce target eventually. But looks like we're just doing the... the Kavairo thing. Might get a point of free damage. This thing doesn't have Death Touch, right? Okay, I mean, yeah, we could prowess through this, but yeah, we got our plan pretty well defined. Let's just do the thing. Again, we can decline and get both these guys going. And now we're looking for the untapped land eventually. We're super happy if they kill the Otterball, because then we actually get that back as well. So we'll see if they ever move for us. I mean, again, we are happy if they do kill it, so we'll take this free block. What else we got? Sure. It's great for us. Looking for that untapped land. Probably don't need all the profs here. I think one of these can go. Okay, it's a lot of annexes. Drop to 14. There's the untapped land. I think we're just going for it. Right, and scooped up. FL85763 says Clover's really fun. I like all cards that let you play cards off the top. That's just the most satisfying mechanic for me. Goat Chaser says, from personal experience, if your game is exiting full screen like that, it could be your resolution is too high for the game. I had to lower mine to stop that from happening every game. I'm assuming the resolution of the game and not some computer resolution. I actually read this and I tried this and I played around with the resolutions and it didn't fix anything. As soon as you go to full screen in Arena on my MacBook, the resolution auto changes to a different unchangeable resolution. So I had no way to manipulate that. We're on the draw. Winter Night Stories into late. We have literally nothing else. We probably shouldn't keep this. We actually have no blue. We definitely should keep this. Okay, this is going to be a little bit better. Probably just put back profs and just draw discard into the whole combo. Let's do it. Alright, Surveil on 1. It's good. I mean, ideally we hit more creatures, and we do have a good amount of time to hit that fourth land. It's a little bit greedy, but I think we're going to hit that next land. Okay. Saboteur. A little bit greedy. Went with a 4/1 menace. We're super happy to take the double block on turn 3, though, if we can get it. Okay. Just you? That doesn't make any sense, right? This thing has menace, right? I think it's menace. No blocks. We want to take our draw discards. Guarantee we get the fourth land. There it is. No problem. I mean, if they trade, we are very happy. So, do you want to trade with Saboteur? I can't imagine you would. It's weird you didn't attack with menace, though. That just seems like a first time playing the deck mistake or something. I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't. I'm thinking about it. Okay, we want as many creatures in the graveyard as possible. Looks like it's just you, buddy. Feeling a little bit better about bending that land early. We're on a lot of land sense. Alright. We're looking for the attack all button. We take some double blocks. That is the dream here. Who's getting in there? Everyone. Okay. +1 counter. Sure. Take one more, draw discard. Nope, nobody's super useful. You can go. Down to 13. Graveyard's about as stacked as we're going to get it. And we'll do the thing. Whew! Hot damn, dude. Just running it down. Oh no. Famuk99 says, you kind of messed up at Moxfield with the sideboard in the main deck, but I let that slip because the new platform you enjoyed the vids. I just hit the export button and then I pasted it in, which I guess worked in Aetherhub. Do I got to do a whole another manual step? Is that what you're telling me here? Moxfield. I tried. I obviously did not try very hard. I did try. Oh man, I miss using Aetherhub. It's just nobody likes changing platforms. On the draw with no black. Yeah, I think it's actually okay. Got Otterball Scholar to filter through stuff. Can be white and blue authority of the consoles. Is the black showing up? Okay. So who wants to be uncounterable here? Probably doesn't need to be Otters. It's a wizard. What the thing's a Spider-Man, right? Resolves, comes to the tap. I mean, this will be tough. We'll do our big reanimator turn. Oh, it's actually, okay. I was assuming blue-white control. I haven't played against, artifacts in a little while. Repurposing Bay already down. Okay. I mean, we just got a Scholar as aggressively as possible, I guess. Or we could Winter Night Stories. They're going to go get a Synth already. I mean, this is a bigger dig for our combo turn, right? So maybe this is actually the play. Our dude is human, right? Human is the thing we want to resolve. I think we do this and go double Riddler next turn. We need to dig 2 Kavaro fast. Okay. Bricks hit land. Repurposing Bay, go get Synth. Time is running out. Okay. We could bounce the Synth. Then I just replay it and upgrade a 2-drop to another one. That's not so good. Okay, draw a card. Another Riddler. We might just be bouncing robots. Okay. Trying. Synth. No land though, so we'll see if they can hit land 3-drop 2 to the top. Scary. Ooh, there it is. All right. We have no other discard stuff. We only get back... We get back a couple things here. It doesn't auto-win us a game. If we wait, do our chances go up? That's kind of the question. No, I think we get going now. I don't think we wait any longer. So now we want pressure probably in the air. So Profs is really good. Next Bringer can go. I'm not sure we need a more aggressive discard than that. And then, yeah, I think Siren here is pretty good. We're just looking for as much pressure as possible, right? Otherwise, we're bouncing, like, the bays this turn. Or we can just bounce the creatures after the fact. We shall see how this goes. Okay, 3-mana snare. 6/6 down. A couple things, we could bounce both. I think it's Profs and Riddler here. Like Winter Night Stories type stuff. Do we want to bounce both and Riddle? I think I do want to do that. What's Riddle here for 2, I guess? Draw another card for Profs. Okay, it's a long way to go. 122. We kind of want to be Winter Night Stories before combat. Try to keep scaling the Scholar. Get someone up to 5 toughness to get out of Saw Blade's range. I guess Saw Blade's only tap to creatures, right? Okay, so we can keep doing the Scholar for a little while. Just worry about the next snare. There's the next snare. Scholar down. Some 8/8s. Sack a 0-drop. Go get a 1-drop? What are we getting there? Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. Sure. Interesting. How do we get him from 22 to 0? Does feel like Profs is still very important. If we get rid of the stories, they might just take it here. This guy might go instead. Yeah, I mean, fire's not super useful. This lets us Tragic Trajectory. These don't seem that useful right now. It's going to be a while to rebuild the graveyard after the lantern. Pretty sure I want to do this. I want the stories in hand. I think both lands can probably go here. Kavira could just be a random threat, too. Alright, drop to 17. We'll see if they feel forced to sack the land and just draw a card. Would be a little interesting. Digging through our graveyard here. We got a Siren and a Bringer. Battlefront for 4. Synth and a Saw Blades, okay. So we cast it, and they just strip the graveyard in response. Do it for 0 mana, right? That is tough. Alright, I think that's probably game then. Having one more Kavira sweep could be nice. I mean, that's kind of what we're forced into here, but they'll strip the graveyard in response, and I think that'll be game. Plus, they haven't even shown us Fire Crystal yet. I mean, there's a small chance they... And we have to go for this. Is there anything we can do? I don't think so. They need to respond. Which they should, but they could make a mistake. Yo, there goes the whole graveyard. But hopefully we can get one more draw discard here. No, we cannot. There's no window to do that. Okay, I think that is pretty much game then. Draw discard into nothing, right? I think that's game. I think that's game. Yeah, fair enough. All right. The Soul Guide Lantern. Coming through. Maybe it's necessary in standard, I don't know. This graveyard, I did have fun, I guess. It's always not fun to lose, but I think that was an okay game. Opponent had their special tech and it paid off for them, so you gotta give them a little bit of kudos for that. Voomp says, I really took the consistent uploads for granted. Yeah, I'm trying to be back though. I think we're back now. We'll just do it from the laptop for a while. Until I figure out what the heck to do with this Wi-Fi situation. It's also not that bad. I don't think the quality is that bad, honestly. I think it's okay. Technique says, I've had a success with a similar Sultai list, but you need at least 2 strategic betrayals, the best one for the yard decks. Maybe there are that many yard decks then. On the draw, with just a Riddler on 2 after 2 Shocklands and 2 Flood Moss. This feels like not it. Feels like not it. This is vastly better. Okay, let's do it. Green Bushwhack. That is good. Uncounterable, not such a big issue. We can aim human here. Tifa coming down. Alright, pressure is on. Human is fine, eventually. Doesn't matter too much. There's the bill. Fetch land. a lot of damage with trample. Okay. I think we need it one more turn, right? Alright. Down to 10. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Scholar, just hope we get there. Not there yet. I kind of want as many things down there as possible. The game's gonna end really quickly, right? Maybe just one is fine. Yeah, we can attack it to take the block. Okay, we'll see if we're dead. Otherwise, we could look for a Flood Maul. Obviously, we could hit the Wombo combo and, you know, wipe the board. It's a lot of damage, though. 8. Plus a lot more. Alright, that is game. Cool, cool, cool. Sick. Awesome. This is my least favorite deck in Standard right now. By far. It's so dumb. I don't mind the reanimator shenanigans as much. It's something about just the Tifa double, double, double. Just like, oh, okay, that's it. I mean, if you watch the first 3 games of today's video, we won on turn 4 every time. So it's not like... That's not inherently the part that bothers me. There's something just about the mechanic that I just find very unsatisfying. Looking busted. Busted OS. On the draw with some removal and a Scholar. It's a little bit suspect, but yeah, Scholar's not bad. At least filter for something good. Busted OS says, looking fresh. Some rough games, but nice deck. Were there rough games yesterday? I feel like it was like a normal day. Opponent is also on Reanimator, some kind of Sultai Reanimator. I don't think we need to bounce anything. Your go. Oh my gosh. Chill for 1. GD second. Surveil. This would help us draw discard, I guess, a little bit. I think we're just gonna dig for better. Oh my gosh, your go again. Damn, dude. Just fucking chill. Fastland Scholar. Not a great bounce target on our side. Okay, and we'll see if they can wombo combo themselves here. If we're lucky, we'll get one more your go. That would be a really nice, really pleasant game of Magic the Gathering for us. We'll try to Riddler next turn if we can. I think these guys can go. Alright, what do we got? We doing the thing? Should I give him the your go? No, I don't have to stoop to that level. He's too busy typing slowly. Alright, he doesn't have the wombo combo yet. Terror of the Peaks, a Scholar. Alright, he's got nothing to reanimate stuff yet. So we're hanging in there. Who has the better reanimation? The thing is, they're going to get back a bunch of crap too. It's actually kind of tough for us to win through that. So we might actually need to win, not the reanimator, because I don't know if that net benefits that much. Vein Ripper. Yeah, we might need to win by other methods. This might be a prop scheme if we can get it. Otterball. Okay, we'll see if we can get there. Just play an Otterball. Whenever another creature you control enters, creature deals damage equal to its... Alright, I think that's game, right? No, I guess they don't have the full big reanimator thing, right? So they can get back Arden, then Arden can get back... Who do they want most? Maybe just Scholar. Dig for the next thing. Pick the Vein Ripper. Okay. Lovely. Can bounce the Kavairo is actually not so good, but then there's no other, you have to reanimate something different because it's exiled. So maybe that is the play. Interesting. Okay, take 5 and blocks. How are we gonna get there with Bringer of the Gift, though? Profs is good. Sack all other creatures they control. I mean, we could still win with this, I guess. It kind of depends, like, how they play it. 3, 4, 5. If we hardcast from hand, is that good? I mean, if we Kavairo, they get back a Scholar, a Terror. We probably just die off of the Terror, though, right? 2, 5. So much damage. They have to reanimate the Terror early. Like with Kavairo this next turn, which could happen, I guess. Those are the Flyers in hand. Yeah, I don't know if there's really a way to do this. Probably not. God, what a... I have some language to describe this fellow. But yeah, I don't think we can necessarily win from this position here. Oh, I don't want to see your deck. I'm just going to mute this guy. Is there any chance? Yeah, we could hit like a bounce spell with this, maybe. It's actually a blocker. I don't know if it'll be enough. Probably not, but something. Oh, there it is. Do one more draw discard. I mean, we're very close to it. So our best hope is that they get Terror of the Peaks here. We drop to 4 and 2. Oh, how many triggers? Oh yeah, they get one for each. Okay, let's just leave then. Wasn't gonna happen. I was trying to figure out, you know, if they reanimate Terror of the Peaks and it's all on the battlefield, and then we sack the whole battlefield, they don't get that one back, and then maybe there's a chance to get out of there, but well, not too many ways to do that. Have to take a block there on the Siren, and then they swing through for 5 if we don't block. I was hoping to hit like a bounce spell. Even that is suspect, right? Because they got the ward on it, but somebody's got to have a turn for Kavairo. Jason Z. Bold says, welcome back, Mr. Streams. Thank you. Nice to be back. Ish. I'll be ready for some new cards whenever they come out. On the play, two-lander profs. I think this is okay. Put a little bit of removal. We have some core pieces ready to go. Both colors of mana. Guard Surveil. Could have some graveyard hate for us. Right. Human is fine here. Okay. Huh. A Death Touch Reach Spider. Actually, he'd be kind of relevant against us in general. We'll attempt to zap this thing. It's only sorcery to pay 2 and sack, so they cannot sack it in response. So looking at it, we're going to hexproof this thing up. Very suspicious behavior. No, we let it go, but looks like we think about Snakeskin Veil for a long time or something. Let's stick again. They got a little removal for us. Discard their own Reanimator. I guess Reanimator is a big thing right now. Good golly gosh. We got some blue. Awaken the Honor did. Okay. Mill 3, return a card. Sure. Okay. Moving slowly in the right direction. But we want them to bring her first. And then we bring her second, and we sweep their board, but then they don't get the next reanimation. Yeah, next reanimation cycle. It's the ideal sequence here. If we can survive long enough. Alright, so there it is. So we get back an Otterball. And it's actually perfect for us. They only get one creature. Yeah, that's actually perfect for us. And they get it back to hand, too. So we just discard the Bringer, and then we Kaviro ourselves, and they lose their board state. So that is perfect. I see your Kaviro, and I raise you a Kaviro. So they get back nothing here. Okay, let's see if they can do it again. And then we can do it again, maybe. Actually, we exiled it, so we have to discard another Bringer to run it back. Opponent has a Bringer in the graveyard, so if they can Kaviro again, then we keep going. Oh, they do, yeah. Yeah, discard a card, return to her creature or land card. All right, so they get back Kaviro here. They run back Kaviro again. And then we need a new way to discard the Bringer. I mean, I think we have to do that anyway, right? Probably gonna lose. Maybe we could have waited one more turn. I don't know. All right, we'll run it back again. Now they have a really full graveyard, so now even if we bring her, they get back a whole bunch of crap. So that is not so good right there. Okay. I mean, we gotta run it back. We might as well surveil once first. It's not down there, right? Because we exiled it. Oh, there actually is one down there. We take it here? I think we still do the same thing. Another Bringer, look at that. Okay. I have done this before. I forget how this works. we're getting back an extra Kavairo from our own graveyard, right? That's what's happening right now. And so we want something from their graveyard. An Overlord wouldn't be bad. Or like a Malcolm or something. Overlord mill 4 or just the draw discard. Neither would be that bad. I guess the draw discard could be good. Depends if we can find another way to discard the last bringer. Okay, some scary cards down there. But we get the Overlord trigger. I think is good. We can return one of these to hand. Yeah, we'll take the Riddler, I guess. Okay, let's see if they can run it back again. 2 bringers down there. You have another Kavairo. It's quite the mirror match. Kiora, draw, discard. Not a Kavairo. Alright, we get a break. And then we gotta figure out if we can bring it home somehow. Creature card in the graveyard. We could take their Terror with our Kavairo. Or take their Valgavoth, actually. We don't have a good way to destroy their stuff. Actually, we do. Yeah, we could take their Valgavoth. And then what? Take their Valgavoth. If we hit a land, we can kill a creature with the Trajectory, get it under the Valgavoth, and recast it. That could be an interesting thing to do. I mean, the biggest thing we could ever do is keep them off Kavairo again somehow. Or Arden. Demons you control. Let's think a demon. Alright, that seems like the best thing to do, actually. Kavairo and take their Arden, right? Take their Meringue. Bounce the Bringer back to hand is also pretty good. But I think the other one's better. This would kill this Kavairo, I guess. But I think it's worth it to go get Arden. I think that's the best we can do. And then bouncing the Bringer is not so bad. Probably Valgavoth here, maybe. Or the Meringue, just bounce the rest of it. It's also very good. Alright, go baby, go. That was quite the interesting battle. That was something right there. Zaxxes. I probably got what, one-ish game left. That was a good one. All right, last one-ish. Gotta get some food. Getting hungry. This Selesnia. All right, Selesnia. This is it. It's probably the last one of the day. That's super duper quick. We're on the draw. We have numerous tap lands. We have Scholar and Bringer. It's a little bit suspect, for sure. Opponent takes the mull to 6. It's white. Okay, that's a good one to hit. Let's do it. We just need land now. Yeah, we'll keep land. Great. White and blue. It's artifacts again. See if we can come out on top this time. We are on the draw. We want as many cards in the graveyard as possible, really. So I guess that means we... I mean, we really want a Scholar, though. Could try a map token. Okay, I can go. All right. Activated abilities. It's not so bad for us. We don't really have any activated abilities. I guess we can attack here first. See if they want to blow the map token on this. The braided net thing on this. It's okay. They might as well. I mean, they could save all three if they want, but it's fine. Alright, looking for that fourth land. We got plenty of draws to get there. Alright, there it is. Nothing else to do with 1 mana. Okay, so next turn probably go Scholar. Discard as many creatures as possible, and then go Kavairo. I hope that's enough to get there. Okay. It's okay. Not a huge deal. I think my store is better, isn't it? Decline. Do both creatures. Alright, we are all set up. Technically, we can hold open a Flood Maul and bounce the Star Cage. I don't know. I don't know how relevant that is. That's probably not that good, right? Bounce the Star Cage, get back a couple of 1-drops. We only have mana to use one of them. I don't think it's worth our time. Could bounce the Braided Net on like their turn or something. Just get one more attacker through. Okay, opponent's got 4 mana open, but gosh, I'm not really anticipating a counterspell. There's nothing we can do about it. Do you really think they have no more lies? I think they have like Saw Blade instead, right? People really run counterspells here? I think we're going for it. I don't think I'm going to fuss too much about it. Some people do run 3 steps ahead to copy artifacts, but I always actually do with the counterspell. Okay. That's surprising. I mean, very few lists run that. It's not going to be an optimal list. Alright, so we'll play it slow and, yeah, run back some Winter Night stories. I'm surprised by that, but that's what it is. More mana open, so probably should expect the same thing again. They'll counter the stories. It's not that bad. I don't think it's worth getting rid of the Star Cage still. Okay, this gets under No More Lies. I think it's 3 steps ahead. And draw discard. Nope, to let that go. I think we actually want the creature around. We do not, however, need Tragic Trajectories, really. It's potentially better than land. That's tough to say. Maybe one of each. We might want some removal at some point. I'm really thinking about the counter here. I mean, I think it's... I don't know. I don't know if it's normalized 3 steps ahead. Where the normalized goes. Okay, not a huge deal. If we really ran out of gas, we could flood them all with this Dark Cage and use both map tokens. Relic, little draw discard for the opponent. Okay. Trying to find their way into the game. A little bit worried about the Braided Netcraft. That might be the bounce for us. There is the synth showing up. Okay. Two top is rough. Okay, we could hard cast that at some point, actually. That might be the way to do it. Might be the move to work towards. So we want stuff in the graveyard, and we want to hit that 8th land. There's Kaviro as well. Alright, well in that case we'll just discard the Bringer, I think. Okay, we could bounce the synth here. They go for 3-drop, we bounce it before anyone enters. Console stuff comes in tapped. Okay, they get some life. Alright, I think that's okay. We got a 3-drop too? They leave open 3 mana for the hard counter. Damn. Is there any way to force that out of them? Yes, I guess they run 3 steps ahead too. I don't know. We just don't know. I mean, I think we're still going for it though. Do you have the 3 steps ahead too? That's a lot. That's a ton of slots to devote to non-artifacts. They got some consoles in there, some No More Lies. I mean, that's a lot of efficiency lost out of a really good deck, so... We'll pay the 3. Auto pay. We got 1 mana open. Okay. We've done the thing. Yeah. I think we can just do land at this point. Bounce a synth to replace it. We can't get rid of the trajectory. Nah, just do land. I think we got enough land. Backup Kaviro. They're probably not going to destroy that much. They're basically not going to destroy this for sure, right? So I don't actually know that we need backup Kaviro. Okay. Okay. Kaviro dead. Sure. 16 damage on board. One card left in hand, though. So we can bounce the synth if we want here. They're going to craft, and then what? Or we could bounce it and prevent the big draw for next turn. Is there anything else we can push lethal with like the profs? So it comes in, but they don't get a blocker. You can equally block the blocker, but now they have to play this back, and they get the scry too, but it's expensive, so maybe that takes enough time off of them. Okay. A little bit of life. All right, go, baby, go. 12, 31, 15, 16, 17, 20. Just checking for lethal off of the reef. If we bounce the net, if they pay 4 and get a bunch, that's not, I think it's still okay to let that go. We have double Floodmaw open. I think that's okay. So they're going to do the net thing. Draw card for each artifact you control. You could do something weird like bounce a bunch of artifacts, but I mean they want to go land. They want to go land collected company, right? If we just bounce the Starcage in like consoles. We really don't want to do the Perilous Snare. I think it's okay. I think we let all this go. I think it's going to be very hard for them to get through into the Flood Maw. Double Flood Maw. Even if they went double Snare, we should go bounce on both snares. Get back both 6/6s. Okay, well that's a good note to end it on. A little bit of revenge versus the Artifacts matchup from earlier. Yeah. I would say I still like my Jeskai, or whatever it was, Grixis version better. Just building it super, super consistent with all the draw discard outlets and not really angling for the profs angle. I don't know if I feel like we didn't win through profs once today, although I could be wrong about that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people are really main decking more Graveyard Hate, and actually having profs in best of one as an alternative win con is okay. But yeah, I liked my Grixis version probably a little bit better in general. But always fun to just go turn 4 wombo combo. It is what it is. All right, we'll wrap it up there. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Also leave a comment. Bye.